champion. We've got another fight in store for you, and it's going to be a good one. Gaik Israelyan versus Cung Lee. Gaik Israelyan. Gaik Israelyan, 18 wins, 3 losses. 177 pounds from Armenia. And his opponent tonight, from right here in the U.S. of A.
Yo, the sun don't shine for.
He is the reigning U.S. Shotokan tournament champion. Last year he was the United World Wushu Kung Fu champion, and in '96 the continuous sparring world champion. This is Cung Lee, and this is only his second professional bout in terms of Draka fighting.
And here we have Cung Lee once again, the U.S. Shotokan tournament champion, with a record of 1 win, no losses, 1 KO. And this really strikes me a little weird, but I know that he had a very, very extensive, I should say, amateur career that allows him to step up into the ring tonight.
Well, let's go to Steve Bussum and meet these fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special 5-round non-title bout for you in the Draka super light heavyweight class. Weighing in at 181 pounds with the record of 1 win with 1 knockout. He is from San Jose, California, USA. In the red corner, Cung Lee. Weighing in at 177 pounds with a record of 18 wins, 3 losses, 10 wins by knockout. From Armenia, in the blue corner, Gaik Israelyan. Your third man in the ring tonight, Mr. Danny Stell.
Gaik Israelyan taking on Cung Lee. Round 1, these super light heavies scheduled to go 5. Oh, spinning back kick lands on the neck of Israelyan, and out he goes, and was that a huge takedown?
Big time. That was WWF at its finest. Big takedown. And that spinning hook kick that almost landed with the heel of the foot. You can see the right ear of Gaik already turned red from that kick. That was a 3-point takedown.
That's what you call a high amplitude takedown. Slapping right hand, spinning back kick again. Oh, Cung Lee. Only his 2nd pro fight, and Israelyan his 22nd pro fight.
Attempted axe kick there by Cung Lee. Look at the Armenian fighter, though, Phil. He seems undaunted. He continues to press forward, just trying to get his rhythm, trying to get himself into the game here. Cung Lee, very unorthodox, turning from southpaw to a regular right-handed fighting stance, back and forth, giving him angles. Left leg by Cung Lee. Right leg, nice right leg to the thigh of Gaik Israelyan. Two attempted front kicks.
There you go. There you go. That's the move, man. That's the move.
This kid knows how to throw.
And I wouldn't be surprised if Cung Lee had an extensive wrestling background, So far, he's taken the Armenian fighter Gaik and slammed him twice, very impressively to the canvas.
Those are the kind of throws you see in Greco-Roman. I'll tell you what, I'll bet you Gaik Israelyan in 22 pro fights hasn't been that high in the air.
And you know what's really surprised me? Both times that he tucked his head just at the right moment, because it looked like, in fact, he was going to get thrown on his head.
Now that is Lee's corner, and man, oh man, they gotta like what they've seen thus far. Take a look, watch. Lee moves in, lifts him, reverses him, and just lands on him.
Very explosive. Even when he went for the leg dive, Phil, right, he was quick. It was an explosive move to get there, picked him up, and slammed him right to the canvas. And here it goes again. This time, he didn't come down with his body weight, but he just flung him right to the mat.
Lee out of San Jose, California. Gaik Israelyan is set now for round 3. Correction, round 2.
It's the right leg to the thigh. Nice left high kick by Cung Lee. Then he came back with a hand combination. Good-looking young fighter. Extensive amateur career. And I can see now why the corner of Cung Lee and the management of Cung Lee would allow him to get into the ring, Phil, with a fighter with 22 pro fights.
Absolutely.
And you notice Cung Lee, he gets his attack, he goes, and there it is, another takedown, Phil. What he'll do is he'll let a kick go, and then he'll give lateral movement. He'll get his, and then he won't allow Gaik to get his.
2 points.
Cung Lee with exceptional ringmanship for a fighter only in his second professional fight. Spinning back kick lands on the cheekbone of Israelyan.
I'll tell you, Phil, I think he caught it. There was a good back leg takedown there by Cung Lee. Very, very, very talented fighter. That kick didn't land. It landed on the shoulder. If that lands with the heel of the foot, this fight's over.
3-point takedown for Lee. I'll tell you, he's just performing a clinic here tonight on takedowns. Lee now using that back leg as a jab and doing it effectively. Final seconds of round 2. Earlier tonight, we saw the return to the ring in exhibition form of Don the Dragon Wilson after a 7-year layoff. And Blinky Rodriguez has got him. Blinky?
I'm here with none other than Don the Dragon Wilson. Don, 7 years, man. The atmosphere, the call of the crowd. How did it feel?
Felt great. You know, I feel reborn. I mean, the whole ritual of the locker room, the gloves, the lights, it was great.
How'd you feel in there with Mullins? 3 rounds, he's been active, he's been very productive his last fights. How'd you feel in there with Jim?
I felt pretty good, but he definitely worked me. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He landed some good solid kicks, and his hands were good. I mean, he's a top caliber fighter.
Well, I know you're going over to Russia in August. From what we hear, Jim Mullins is calling you out. We don't know what's going to happen with Don here in the Southland, but it was a great show tonight. Phil, I'm sending it back to you.
All right, Blinky, we got to get Don back on the broadcast team with us in the meantime. I'll tell you, that was a great performance tonight. Good to see a good friend, an outstanding legend in kickboxing, returning to the ring to fight Draka for the first time. Round 3. Cung Lee in the gold. Gaik Israelyan in the black, and I'll tell you, Lee Unbelievable. Just a leg sweep takes him down. Israelyan looks totally puzzled by what's going on.
Yes, he does. Israelyan, Phil, is really a more straight fighter, in and out. And here you've got the Cung Le that gives angles, throws whipping kicks, does back leg takedowns, really got a good understanding of the game. You can see he studied a lot of film because he's really been able tonight to demonstrate a variety of technique.